Okay, so you're interested in becoming a board member. Our organization needs engaging members willing to participate in the governance of their profession. The purpose of this video is to explain who we are, what the board does, and what kind of commitment you are entering by becoming a board member. Don't let the word commitment scare you though. Being an LAPT board member is a rewarding experience. We want to let you know a little bit about what you can expect. So, first, what is the board? Chances are you are a licensee and have a pretty good idea, but let's break it down. We are the Louisiana Physical Therapy Board. Our mandate is to protect the public by regulating the profession of physical therapy. We license and regulate the physical therapists and physical therapy assistants who wish to work here in Louisiana. Every decision we make is in the interest of public protection. Why do we have to protect the public? Well, the services that the board provide can pose a real risk to the public if performed incompetently, unethically, or by individuals who are not qualified. We have been given the legal authority by the state of Louisiana to protect the public by regulating physical therapists and physical therapist assistants. The power is granted by a piece of legislation known as Act 208 of the regular session of the 1987 legislature, which created the board within the Department of Health and Hospitals. It's the board's job to interpret that legislation and outline what is within the scope of physical therapy practice. It's also our job to make sure the PTs and PTAs working in the state are practicing safely. Part of that includes investigating every complaint that we receive about a licensee. Now you might be wondering who makes up the board. Well, as the governing body of physical therapy in Louisiana, the board is made up of 5 physical therapists, 1 physical therapy assistant, 1 medical doctor, and 1 consumer member, all appointed by the governor. The consumer member ensures that we get the public's valuable perspective on every decision the board makes. Because PTs and PTAs are the majority on the board and are nominated by the governor, this is a self-regulated profession. Self-regulation is a big, important job, and one that can't be taken for granted. Fortunately, we work hard to make sure public protection is our #1 priority. We don't advocate for our profession. What is involved in being part of the board? First, being a board member is a 3-year commitment. You'll be expected to attend a minimum of 80% of the meetings per year. Don't worry, we'll give you these days in advance so you can arrange your schedule accordingly. Each of these meetings requires preparation time before the meeting. This includes reviewing materials prepared by the executive director, the chair, or other committees. It's a big commitment, and board meetings aren't the only events board members are requested to attend. There are annual meetings with FSBPT, outside trainings, and administrative hearings, to name a few. When not preparing for a board meeting, a board member may be asked to serve on an investigative panel regarding a complaint or work with the committee on current board initiatives. In both the board member and chair positions, you'll be actively participating in the governance of the board. You'll also develop and oversee the execution of the strategic plan. These all take time, and the board staff is there to assist in coordinating schedules and providing guidance. That being said, we know your time is valuable, and the board does offer per diem for your contributions and commitment. We do our best to spread this work evenly. Are there any skills or experience that would aid my work as a board member? Absolutely. Each member brings their own unique perspective and work experience to their position. The board also offers excellent training and development opportunities for our board members. But some experience in the following areas, although not required, would be a great asset and help reduce the learning curve: board governance, regulatory governance, strategic planning, financial literacy, including interpreting financial statements. While being on the board, you'll develop great knowledge and skills like leadership, communication, self-regulation, and governance. Ready to put your name forward for a board member position? For more information on available opportunities, visit www.laptboard.org. Watch your inbox for upcoming webinars. These will give you an opportunity to learn more about LAPT Board and access some questions.